Greetings and welcome back to From the Depths, where I am just finishing off a little bit of work on our custom cannon. I have improved the armor piercing qualities to such that it will easily be able to deal with wood. It may not, well, it won't be able to deal with lightweight alloy. Probably won't be able to deal with metal either, come to think of it. Let me check. Armor of 10. My lord. Why have I got my lightweight metal alloy on anything on my fort? Everyone has been saying for all this time, no, don't do it, Aavak. It's got less armor, it costs more, it's terrible. The only thing it's got going for it is its weight. Well, I mean, that is helping a little bit in some ways, but yes, I really should go through and replace all of the turrets with metal blocks instead of lightweight metal alloys, because lightweight metal alloy, armor of 10, armor of 7, armor of 3. Our gun has an armor penetration value of 3.4. It will get through wood. It fires 0.71 rounds a second, and... it fires around every 0.71 seconds, I should say. It has kinetic damage of 205, explosive damage of 52, ammo 4,623 boxes. Has a ammo use of 10, inaccuracy of 1.74. You know what? Maybe we should use a different barrel for this. Recoil suppression barrel. I'm not sure if that would help, really. Let's see how that would affect it. Let's replace one of the barrels with that. Make sure there's a mirror line, though. How has that affected the inaccuracy? 1.85. So that's actually gone worse. Inaccuracy on modifier, 0.8, 0.85. Is anything lower than 0.8? No. Okay, never mind. We'll just deal with the recoil. There we go. Right, let's have a look at how this gun fires then. Am I in a position... Do I have a firing computer? Yes, I do. That's good. Right, let's give this a test. Ah, that's right. I need a predictor. That's one thing I needed. Let me go back into that then. We want this around here on both sides. Right, custom cannons, predictor. One there, and indeed one there. Are they connected? Yes, they are. Will this work now? I don't know. We will try. Yes, haha! I'll be able to see where I'm going to shoot. That's not fast enough, though. Not fast enough at all. We're going to need that to be much, much faster. Okay, well, I'm going to have to replace some of the special warheads with... Some of the explosive warheads, I guess. With just regular ammo boxes so that it'll have a faster reload. Okay, let's reduce that size. We'll come down here. Let's get regular ammo boxes. Place down the mirror beam. I really wish... If there was any component of this game that I wish, you know, deeply, deeply wish was in... why is that the wrong way around? It looks the wrong way. But it was in Robocraft, it would be that mirror beam. Of all the things this game has, that mirror beam is the most awesome in my opinion. Alright, 3.4... Reload time 0.4, so we'll fire 2 shots every second. That could probably still be better for an AA turret, but isn't too bad. And quite a lot of them are armor piercing or just flat out explosive, so that won't be too bad. I'm happy with that as a turret for my first AI controlled vessel. Or at least it will be my first AI control vessel, just as soon as I set this up properly. On that note, let's set this up properly. Where are you? I'm in something. Ah, there. Haha! I have found my way out. Right, we've got a wireless transmitter. We're going to replace that with a wireless receiver. There we go. We're also going to get rid of all of that. Then we're going to get rid of this and this. And finally, my engine won't have to worry anymore. There we go. Alright, we want the AI to control this ship in the actual bridge. So AI mainframe can go there. We'll have a card slot left and right fit in there and there. We will also have a connector there to go along with our wireless transmitter. Now, let's just double check that this is actually receiving from the mainframe. Yes, connected to mainframe, controlling one weapon. Okay, so good so far. Right, we want... Where are you? Patrol. We want to be able to have this deal... Ooh, that doesn't look right. For some reason, that looked like that card slot wasn't the one I needed. Left and right? Is that set up? I'm not sure that this is... No. No, that's not. Okay, we'll use front and back then. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's clearly the one I need. Right, card patrol. There. Now, this should allow me to tell this to patrol on a certain route. We want tracker target association. There. So my tracking computer will be feeding information to my AA cannon so they're a little bit more accurate. Aim point selection. I could put the target priority... I'll put it in. I'll put it over here as well so I can easily reach it to adjust it. But I'm not going to worry about setting it up just yet. But there's the AI for controlling this whole vessel. Quite nice. Quite nice indeed. I could probably do with increasing the depth of this glass, though. Yeah, actually, I think that would be a very good idea. Can I fill this out? Yes, I can. Right, so we've got double thick glass just to protect my AI a little bit more. I could do the same around here for that matter. I think it would probably be worth doing. Why am I building the turret? I don't know. Alright, let's try that again. Put in the mirror line. I just noticed that on this side, the wood doesn't completely encase and frame the glass, so I wanted to fix that. But I think we will also properly frame the glass on this side. However, we should be able to use a beam for this. Yes, perfect. And this will just give us a little bit more armor in the bridge, which I'm sure is going to be very useful to us. And the same on this side. There we are. I still want the windows so I can actually see out of it when I'm in control of the vessel. But when I'm not, I'm happy for that to be set up that way. Now, I could shape this whole ship, and I will at some point. But for now, I'm not going to worry too much about that, honestly. Let's just make sure I'm not controlling the actual vessel there. Because I got a funny feeling that half the time that this thing goes wandering off is because of me. I've got plenty of ammo that we could probably do with a little bit more, honestly. In fact, with that in mind, let's build that up. Got a light there. We've got plenty of ammo, because we're going to need a lot for this vessel. There we go. Now, unfortunately, if that explodes, it's probably going to kill me straight away. But... oh well, I'll accept that risk if it means that my ship is going to be able to shoot for longer. Now, we do want some additional systems on this. The additional systems I'm thinking of... ooh, has the extra weight actually brought the main propeller into... oh, that's fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with that. Now, the additional systems I was thinking of were torpedo systems or missile systems. It's a ship. I think torpedo systems are going to be the better thing to use. Missile systems would be good if I wanted it to also perform the function of being able to attack airborne targets, but I don't. I just want it to be able to shoot other ships. So, if we bear that in mind, we're going to need to build the AI controller down here somewhere. That's going to be a bit of a pain. But I guess we can work with it. There's 2 layers of armor at the bottom here. We could get rid of this and this. Like so. Then we've got a little bit of room to play with. So we're going to want... If the AI controller is there... that makes it a little bit awkward. Unless... I also place the... Yeah, actually we probably could do that. What I'm thinking is that I could place the missile control unit there. But another thing I could do, that I've just thought of, is I could have the missile control unit right down central, and then just branching off on either side. And I think that would actually be the better thing to do. So we just need, not mainframe, we want a weapon controller again. Sorry, yeah. I keep saying weapon controller, it's not what I actually want there. It is what I want overall, but not there. We want the weapon controller about here, I would say. There we go. We will have the failsafe. We are going to need this, since if there are multiple of these out there, I don't want the torpedoes targeting our own. And then we want the wireless receiver. Now, how is that positioned with regards to everything else? It should just be under the engine. Nice and neat and tucked away. Alright. We'll adjust how that fires in a moment. We want the missile system here. So we want a missile controller. And then we want the identify friend or foe. There. Okay, does this control it? Connect to the mainframe, controlling one weapon. Perfect. Right, I want this set up on the second control group. And here's the question. How many torpedoes should this thing launch? I could have it launch... I could have it launch 2 on either side, really. That would give it plenty of punch. And I'm inclined to think that would be useful. So let's build that out there. We're going to need to protect this properly. But for the time being, we'll just set it up like this. We'll lock the orientation of these, and then missile blocks. Right. Now, to plan the torpedoes. We want... They don't need to be super long range. The Fortress can do that. Let's keep these a little bit closer. So, 2 propellers, because I wanted to get there fast. 2 fuel. 2 fins. So it can turn properly. Maybe 2... explosives, or rather two warheads, maybe 3 warheads, and then the targeting system, whatever that may be. And will that be on the other side? Yes. Okay, so let's set this up. So we want 2 torpedo propellers, we want a fin, 2 fuel tanks, another fin. At the end, we are going to have torpedo sonar. And then these can all be... We've got an explosive warhead, fragmentation warhead. We'll burrow that to try and burrow its way into the target. And then have another fragmentation warhead behind it. That has a bit of a larger explosion radius. Okay, that seems like a reasonable setup to me. There we go, there's our torpedo system. Now we just need to protect that as well. And we should be golden. Let's get this properly built out. And there. And then back to. Is that in position? No, I've put that in the wrong place. Damn it all. Let's bring this all the way back. There we go. And we can probably get away with just regular wood blocks at the back here. Bring that out 1. The wood beams to follow up. And then we'll give this a little bit of a shape to it. We'll bring this one... Well, we may as well just actually have a regular beam there. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. We'll have an upward slope, 2 meter upward slope. And... no, left slope. There we go. In fact, perhaps we will actually just go with this at exactly the same kind of shape. That way I can have a 2 meter left slope here. That gives me a nice little pocket for the torpedoes to be coming out of. We want upward slopes. Let's orientate it like that. No. Did I select? Oh, I selected left. Damn it. There we go. Right, we'll just finish this off now. We won't worry about this side because this can just be extra wood. In fact, if we're doing all of this, we may as well improve the armor up along the body of the vessel as well. It's actually turning out quite well, in my humble opinion. Quite well indeed. Okay, so that's our torpedo system. There's one little bit more that we want to do. We want a 2 meter triangle. Maybe. There we go. Lock. And place this on that side. Unlock. And we'll place this one on this side. It'll make it a little bit easier for me to position it. There we go. So there's our torpedo system. Quite nice, if I do say so myself. The only thing that might be worth doing is to... in case I turn into it. But I should be okay, I think. Just to double check and make sure with that, we'll peel the keel back a little bit. Just so that it's less likely to catch the torpedoes as they're coming out of the tubes. And also increase the keel. Okay, how does this sit in the water now? Starting to sit much better in the water. Though, one thing I am going to do is I am going to put back on the jet stabilizers. They are actually really, really good at keeping a vessel set up properly so that it's not going to become unstable when it's turning. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we are. Though, having that right above the door, no. We'll pull that, everything across one more. And there we are. That should work. Also, these will be generating quite a lot of heat. So, generally speaking, things will hit the sides there. Though that one is right above the... that's one right outside of the ammo. It's probably not really where we want it. Could I perhaps have one there instead? And then I could get rid of this one altogether. I think that would be a little bit safer for us. Move that one back. And then maybe position this one all the way back here. Yeah, that should be okay. I imagine this will keep the vessel much more stable. Alright, I am pretty happy with that. Now, to see if my torpedo system actually works, I'm going to need to round that turret at some point. In fact, I'm going to do it now. I know. I can't help it. I'm a slave to aesthetics. You might not think it, looking at half the things I build, but I really am. Let's get you in position. Just to help out a little bit up there. In fact, let's put the mirror line since I'm going to be doing a little bit of work here. There we go. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but makes enough for me to care about it. There we are. That's a little tiny bit better. As for over on this side, I'm not going to place the downward slopes in such a way that it might interfere with the cannon's elevation. But I think that's slightly better than what we had before. I think it does make a bit of a difference. Doing it to the rest of the ship, though, that is definitely going to be something that I'm going to have to do off camera, I'm afraid. Alright then. Now, if only I had 2 tracking computers, then this little thing would be working a little bit better on the whole. And maybe I can afford to do that. I don't want to be using the... adjusting the turret, thank you. Let's go down here instead. Yeah, I think I can afford to do it. Let's get that set up a little bit better. We'll bring that back one, then bring this up one. Because ultimately, I want this to be able to track 2 individual targets. Since my torpedo system should be firing on different things from my AA gun. And where's the receiver? Actually, let me adjust the way I've got that set up. We'll place the 2 trackers at the front and the receiver back here. That way I can cover it up properly, and we should be good. There we go. Now, we really do need to change the way everything fires on things. So, for you, minimal altitude to engage. I only want you to fire on things that are out of the water. Wow. You can fire... well, okay, you can fire on things... I really wish I could adjust this slightly better. I'm hoping that that will still kind of count for ships, but might not. I'm not sure. Well, we'll assume that it will still count for ships. Maximum range to engage. We're going to pull this back just a little bit, so it's a little bit more accurate. We'll put it back below 500 so that my tracker has got is feeding information to it. And that should be good. Let's go down and adjust the AI controller controlling my torpedo system now. I was tempted to have that only controlled by me directly, but I think this will be okay. Right, maximum range to engage. You can engage anything up to, let's say 750. Maximum altitude to engage. I don't want you engaging anything that's out of the water. So that, well, actually, I could, well, no. We'll set it to only things that are literally beneath the water will you engage. Alright, should be okay. However, that said, I'm going to need to put a 1 turn on this, aren't I? Otherwise, these will just fire off into nowhere land. Damn. Okay. Well... oop, my mouse stopped working. Mouse. Mouse. Something has happened. My mouse! No! Why? Mouse. Stop. Stop being weird. Okay, it's resetting. Ah, I tell you. There is a problem with having complicated things like mice that do hickeys and need crazy software to run and need to be plugged in all the time. Damn it. I yearn for the days when everything was simple. Right, we want 1 turn on this so that my AI will actually aim it in the right direction. We'll lose the large fragmentation. There we go. Alright, should be okay. Now, if I am controlling the torpedo system in that direction and I launch, will the torpedoes turn? Yes, they will. Actually, a couple of people have given me very good advice with torpedoes about ballast. It really is kind of important, so I could... yeah, we're going to extend the torpedo system just slightly on each side so I can add ballast to make sure it stays in the water so when it's turning, it turns faster. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. Okay, let's get over this side. Also, face the right way. There we go. Okay, right, torpedo sonar. 1 turn. Then the ballast. Where is the ballast? Float height decrease 5. No, you can stay fairly close to the surface of the water. I just want you in the water most of the time. And then we can replace this one with another fragmentation warhead. There we go, and we'll pull this down to 40. Okay, that should be all we need to do for this vessel. Oh dear, something just attacked us probably and won because we weren't there to defend anything. Alright, let's adjust this. Oh, it's already below 1, so that's fine. Okay, we should be good at this point. I think the terror from the deep is ready. I think. Launch. Now, they should, for the most part, stay underwater. Yes, they do. Godspeed. Alright. I think our little vessel is ready. Ah, I'm so proud. I shouldn't be. It's not very well built. It certainly doesn't look very good. Right, let us swap to ocean-going mode and check out what's going on the rest. We could... Really, strength 2.5. That's just silly. We could go and take on this fleet. And I'm reasonably tempted to try. Should I put a respawn beacon in here? I think I should. Before I do, let's go for miscellaneous. Is that respawn beacon? Spawning beacon. There we are. Have I got any space crates in here? Is the question. Get rid of you. There we go. Do I have any space crates? I don't actually think I do. That is an oversight. Let me add some space crates in here. That'll make sure I can repair everything, and I should probably do that for this as well. I have been told that one of the things I should have been doing is making sure that I had spare crates on my turrets themselves so that they could repair even when I was out of materials. And since I have so much natural, there's really no reason not to. There we are. Okay. Let's see how this goes then. Wish us luck, though. Before we go, let's save this again. Actually, no, I need to go to save constructible. Terror from the deep. There we are. We are going to go and we're going to have a fight. Just by ourselves. Attack fleet. Terror from the deep. Crew this vessel. I'm going to see how this goes. Just us. Engage. Now, I'm just going to steer this. I'm not going to control the cannons unless I really have to. Also, I need to move off my torpedo, otherwise it will mess everything up for the AI. Alright, where are you, fleet? 6 enemies, one neutral vehicle. Oh, I see. I have no idea where the enemy are. Oh, they're behind me. Ah, that's rubbish. Okay, well, we'll lock our camera about here. That should be good enough. And let's be on our way. There we go. Let's get a bit of speed going. Now, I'm wondering if the neutrals are going to attack them, because I don't think they're on good terms. I'll have to see. Yes, the neutrals are actually attacking them. This should be an easy fight for us then. Unintentionally easy. Now, we're going to have to get quite close before we can really engage, but wow, that neutral is messing them up. Unless... No, it is definitely the neutral messing them up. Well done. Clearly, we don't want to mess with the Onyx Watch. I'm not sure if this will count as us like coming to their aid, if they'll like feel that we helped out or anything, and maybe get a bit of better standing with them. Unfortunately, it does look like that propeller is not low enough still. I need to address that. I could push it lower. Oh, my torpedoes are loose. Go forth. Try not to hit the friendly. That would be rather bad for us, I think. Let's turn my vessel in to face them again a little bit. 3 enemies remain. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like we would actually need it here. Still, I'm pleased we came. Alright, our torpedoes are on their way still. Whether they'll actually find an enemy to attack or not, I don't know. We should probably go and have a watch, make sure they don't attack the wrong thing. Where are they in the water? They're just attacking random things right now. And my vessel is shaking. I don't miss this. Did I just hit the Onyx watch? I hope I didn't. It may have, unfortunately. But I suspect that I'm going to get very sick and tired of the camera bobbing when I'm following my ship into combat. I wonder if there is a way to stop that. I'll have to look into it. Now, it doesn't look... Oh, no, we're engaging, finally! Okay, we'll see how this goes. And, of course, it's going to rain, so I can't see anything. Thank you, game. I love you, too. The neutral... Well, it's showing one enemy, one neutral here. I really hope I don't engage the neutral by accident. I'm not tracking the neutral, so I can only assume I'm not going to. Let's keep going. But our ammo store is fine. We've got more than enough ammo, more than enough power. Plenty of metal coming in as well. Okay. One vehicle blocking your path. Well, that's fine. I don't mind. We're not really here to fight. He's got shields. Let's swing by and check out that vehicle, shall we? That was a bit of an anticlimax, really. But okay, I guess can't be helped. Is that mostly alloy or wood? It is mostly wood. You've got mostly simple cannons as well, and yet you ruined those guys. Clearly, I am doing something wrong. Maybe I need to keep it simple. I think perhaps I do. Because that little ship absolutely obliterated these guys. Well done you. Very well done you. Okay, well, we went out for a fight. Active in... Oh, they're still in battle, apparently. Well, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'm going back. We're going to take our ship back to our starting fortress and we're going to park ourselves there. I guess I should actually build a new dock so that I can have a few of these built and then I can take a couple into battle. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Once I've recovered enough resources to be able to build another one of these, we're going to spawn one and we're going to take it into battle with us. And that should be pretty awesome. I hope. It may end pretty badly. In fact, there's a fairly good chance it will. But still, we're going to try anyway. So we have finally got a boat built from scratch that I'm reasonably pleased with. I think it's got some potential. Certainly, it's got quite a lot of potential as a guard boat for dealing with air. But we haven't really tested that yet, so we can't say for certain. But for the time being, I'm fairly happy with what we've got. I think the propeller probably needs to be moved, and I'll do that in the next episode. But for now, that is it. I do hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will be joining us in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.